Hi everybody, welcome to another exciting episode of Dad's Channel 1.0. Um, this one brought me the AMT 70 and a half Z28 Camaro. A few mods to it, and some great, some not so great. I'll go through those with you as it. I heard horror stories about this model. Upon opening the box, I wish I would have done a box opening and reveal, and then as I do, I'm kind of bad about that. This model kit, the plastic I feel is cheap that they used in the mold. It's the repop of the Z28 of AMTs by round 2. Some places in that plastic you don't see through it. It's transparent orange. Not transparent, but translucent, I guess, really what I'm trying to say. But anyways, you go to clean up the flash and you leave a trail of plastic right behind it, and that's just barely dragging your knife across. I know I had people say that you could drag the knife across and too hard and make a rooster tail what you're trying to clean off. So went with a lighter touch, same effect. 5 different times, same effect. So finally said piss on it, did it, sanded it, did what I had to do, got it in primer. That worked out good. Car looked great in primer. And then I did Rust-Oleum, plain Rust-Oleum, automotive Rust-Oleum. Couldn't get it seen. I've had it for 2 or 3 years. I've done 4 or 5 models with great success. But for some reason with this model, it wanted to pull up in places, and I was just light sprays. I don't ever lay a heavy hand on the trigger. I used to when I first started out, and that's what this car kind of looks like. I did, but it still turned out looking good. I don't feel that their mold lines are awesome. I don't feel that their marker light mold lines, and you had to go through and scribe everything, and even with scribing it still turned out subpar. But all in all, I will have to say I do like it. I think this is my karma. I bought a group of models here not too far back from somebody, and the gentleman passed away. And talking, I was proud of the guy's work, but at the same time, you can tell it was some of his earlier work in his life, and kind of some stuff I would have done back when I first started. And maybe even my kids might, but that's how you learn. That's how you get past that, and that's how you move on to go on to better models. Well, I think in being critical to that, I jinxed myself on this one, because I just started it when I bought that. And model car gurus, I'm sorry for that. That's my bad. Wasn't being critical like I was trying to be mean to or anything like that. Whoa, that's all. And there's some cool models in there. Anyways, moving on to this one. So with this, I grabbed a set of fat tires out of vintage Z28 Camaro, like one of the old 60, I think 68 or 69 Muscle City or whatever it was. But it fit up in the wheel was great. It tucked up in there. It's cool. The only thing that would make me happier with that is if I could have found me a set of ladder bars, to go on the frame to the axle. That would look cool. But car turned out good. I red washed the fins on the valve covers and the breather. They were Edelbrock set, which I haven't seen too many model kits with that particular set on it. So yeah, I stole it. I still got the complete kit. I just stole that from that. And actually, it might have been where the Kriegers came from too. Anyways, without further ado, without me yapping years off all night long, let me show you what I did. So remember, be nice. So here it is. Yes, I did for the first time ever. Not first time ever. I attempted on AMT's oldest Cutlass 442 and the bare metal foil. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that's all bare metal foil all the way around. And I think I did a rootin' tootin' pretty good job. And yes, that plate right there, that find you here. This plate right here is chrome. That's the way it shows on the box. So I did that chrome. So anyways, and windows are all I did. I didn't do underneath the windowsill there. I just did the 3 corners of the front window. Back here, that's all the way done. That's the proudest one part of it I did. I thought about giving up when I was on this window here. Oops, sorry. On this window right here, I thought about giving up and taking it, scratching the project of doing bare metal foil. And I'm like thinking to myself, like, dude, give it a shot. Quit being a chicken crap. And then here's another thing I did too. I don't know if you look down that back window still back there, but right there, I found them subs in an old vintage Dodge D50 AMT kit. They had the bed was, you can do a tonneau cover, or so you can do a tonneau cover with subs in it. And I never did finish the kit. Just I didn't like it. So I mothballed it and I stole parts from it. I've been stealing parts from it, but those subs I've done now. This is the second Camaro. Actually, no. Third car. I did 2. This is the second Camaro, and then I did Mustang. I did a sub in the back of the one Camaro. It was an 84, and then these. And I was like, it had the markings for 6x9s. I'm like, let's do away with that. Let's make it so you blow your window out. Anyways, that being said, and I don't really put mirrors on the windows and stuff, on doors, because I put my cars into the case so tight. I put them so close together because I tried to get as many as I can in there. And this one I wanted to do a little different. So since I did the bare metal foil and that stuff in there, so there's the bare metal foil, subwoofers, the wheels. I had this old bead necklace that I don't remember where I got it from, but it was dice, and my daughter has been making me fuzzy dice for my models for forever now. And that one there is kind of flipped. You can't see the one, but you can see the one in there. So she has the fuzzy dice in there. So those are not bought by anybody. Those are made by my daughter. She's 16. She started making these when she was 13. So if you're in the comment, give her some love. She makes purple, white, black, whatever color I want her to make. She does. Just depending on the car. I've got all 3 colors. I've even got one set to where it's oh, that was made me feel drunk. I did a white and a black one, so we did our first fight. This one here was a little bit longer, but hung down below the dashboard, so I didn't use it. Kinda, I don't know. But anyways, so then to move on, I went on to Lexus resin hoods, and he does. Normally, I've had pretty good luck with his hoods, but this one here is a little off canter. I love the stance of it. I love the way it looks. But if you look here along the corners, like right here and over here, and then I have to push it in there really hard to get it to fit up in here. And then, so this one, I'm not happy with this one really because of the fittage. But I'm gonna run with it. It's not worth the headache of hassling with somebody that thinks they're always right. I've had this argument with him one of the times. He's like, well, why buy from me? I'm like, because I like your designs. But anyways, I for some reason I'm not ever able to get paint to take to his hoods. This has been primered. And if you look at all that. I sanded it. I wet sanded it. I didn't burn through it. I just showed up after I did primer, and then I did a second coat of primer, and I thought it covered it up. It looked like it did. I wet sanded and everything and made everything look good. And day of shooting, shot it and stuck it out in the outside so it would dry in the heat of the sun. And yesterday I came back in and I was so frustrated. I'm just like, screw it. I'm sorry about the language here, guys, but I'm going with it. So that's the way it is. It's like my cousin said, because of the valve covers and breather and stuff, I couldn't use the factory hood on this. I mean, with this car I've had a rough go at it with the paint. I thought I had the issue covered or taken care of, but I didn't. And I don't know. I ain't gonna go into all that in this one here. Anyways, this is what the motor looks like. That is. Let me adjust you down here so you can see. That's the red wash. So everything is in there. Everything is done. I black washed it, or red washed it. Took to paintbrush and then a Q-tip to get all the fins done. And yeah, I like that look. I like that engine. She's a pretty engine. I should have painted you had to paint everything on this model. That's the reason why I went with the Edelbrock valve covers and stuff from the other kit. I was like, I don't know. I've just been having that look with the paint and stuff and that, and just, I don't know. So anyways, I do like how it came out. I mean, it's okay. It's still a learning curve for me. This model is convincing me of I want to go to airbrushing. I'm sick of the rattle can problems. I'm sick of there's so many good paints out there, quality paints and stuff out there now that you can make a perfect looking model. I mean, I've got models in my kit. Looks great. And then I got this one and a few other ones that kind of look like this. I mean, nobody's perfect. So, you know, that's the thing I try to teach my kids. In life, you're never going to come across anyone that's perfect. If you do, send them my way. I want to meet them. And I want to hear about their exploits. But with this right here, this is still my hobby. I love it. I still enjoy it. I don't sound like it right now. I think that's just because I'm kind of on it for the moment. And it did turn out to be a good looking car. If I knew how to airbrush and do lines and stuff and stencils and all that stuff, I would do stripes on this, because I attempted to put the stripes that came with the kit on here, and just because of the curve of the hood, it wouldn't lay over the side. It needed to drape over it, and it wouldn't drape because of, yeah, you guys know the ins and outs of that kind of stuff. So anyways, yeah, I did that, and I took it off and I said, the hell with it. I'm gonna run with it. Me and my cousin talked, and he's one of my biggest supporters on this, and he's into models too. And I don't know why I try to strive for a perfect paint job. Maybe it's because these guys I watch on here, and and it comes out looking like a showroom polish. They know how to polish it up, and I think one of the problems with Rust-Oleum is it just Iowa has a tropical climate, winter and summer. You always have to deal with humidity, highs and lows, and you just got to pick that right time to know when to paint. And I don't have a paint booth. I paint wherever I can. I stay out from outside, so I paint inside. I try to regulate it as best I can, but yeah, there's too many demographics. So my goal is for Christmas that maybe put the wish list out there to Santa Claus and be like, hey Santa, been a good guy this year. I like one. Can you send me an airbrush? So, and I got a friend that said he's willing to teach me some ins and outs of it, and that's cool. And I got some books on it that I can read. I have been reading, but until I have the stuff, I'll read it more when I have what I need to have there. So anyways, I go back and I watch my videos. So without further ado, that's what I plan on, and that's what I want is in the works. So anyways, again, to anybody out there, this is my AMT round 2 repop version of the 70. Oh yeah, and I flocked inside of here too. I did flocking on the back dash and inside, and it turned out great. That kind of stuff. So see, there are things I'm proud of. I mean, I like the stance, I like that, and da-da-da. But anyways, without further ado, that is my rendition of the, and I'm going to put some more stickers on it too. I'm going to do like a little drag car stickers and stuff on the side. But like it's ready to go to the track. So I can excuse my paint job. But yeah, my rendition of the round 2 AMT repop of the 70.5 Z28 Camaro split bumper front end. That's one of my favorite ones. Chin beard just really sets off. My friend Ryan Sandberg had one in high school. I love that car. So anyways, I hope y'all like. If so, hit like, share, and enjoy. And with that being said, this is Dad's channel, top of my head, Dad's channel 1.0, signing off. Love you. God bless, and take care.